Hi there, it's Courtney from Pink Brutus Knits here, and I'm going to do a little quick demo on how to correct Fisherman's rib if you drop your stitches off the needle. This happened to me the other night. I am working on a design where I'm using this stitch and jumped up to do something quickly, left my knitting on the couch, dogs, kids, somebody, jostled around my knitting and my needle slipped off. I, of course, got right on the internet and was looking for videos on how to fix the situation and found nothing. So after about an hour of ripping and trying out different configurations, I did finally correct it, and I thought I would post a quick little tutorial on how to fix this. So here it is set up as if your needle just slid out, and I ripped out a row just for, you know, maybe a real life scenario of how it would look. Now, the other night when this happened to me, I didn't have all of these little laddered stitches neatly arranged like this. Some of them were flipped to the back, which is one of the things that made it very confusing. So let's make sure this is focusing properly. Okay. First off, we do want to set this up so if there are multiple loops behind your stitch on the row that will be facing you when you're working, then you want to take the top loop and slip it forward. Okay, so you want to make sure that you do have one of these little laddered stitches in front of each of the stitches on your right side, or whatever side is facing that you're going to be knitting across. On the back, you want to make sure that all of those loops are behind your stitches, okay? You don't want those little bars. So what we're going to do, grab these needles, we're going to slide them back in, going from the back to the front, or however it is configured. On your knitting, just make sure to catch each of these little loops. Okay, and this stitch didn't drop, so we're just going to slide that back on here. Okay, so we've got everything back on the needles, and here we are with those weird little laddered stitches or bars going across, and on this side everything looks pretty normal. So what we're going to do is take a look. You should have your 2 loops from your Fisherman's rib on the stitches that don't have a ladder, and those are your stitches that you knit plain. And then for your laddered stitches, you're just going to slip your right needle under that little bar, knit the stitch that's on the needles, pull it through both, and drop it. Okay? Knit the next one plain, and again, slide under that little ladder, and knit both of those. Okay? Next one we're knitting plain. This one we're picking up that ladder, and so on to the end. That one's trying to escape. All right, and then end with a knit one. All right, bam. When you turn it over, you can see that you are back to the correct setup for a Fisherman's rib, where you've got your single and double wrapped stitches. All right, I hope that was helpful. And happy knitting. Talk soon.